If you happened upon this video today, it seems the universe or your guardian angels might be trying to send you a significant message. There's someone who finds it nearly impossible to face you, yet deep within, they recognize they owe you an apology. This person has wronged you, causing considerable emotional distress. And while you may believe they are oblivious to the severity of their actions, the truth is far more complex. They are acutely aware of their mistake and are deeply ashamed of it. Initially, they couldn't face their own misdeeds. Overwhelmed by guilt and regret, they chose to flee from the situation, engaging in any activity that might help them evade the remorse gnawing at their conscience. However, as is often the case, one can only run from their feelings and actions for so long before everything starts to catch up. They now realize that all this time, an apology has been due a gesture they know you deserve. Yet they struggle with the fear that no explanation could ever suffice to justify the pain they've caused you. Thus, instead of confronting the issue head-on, they've been avoiding you. They fear that in facing you and discussing the situation, they must accept the full weight of their actions and the consequences that follow. The thought of owning up to how much they've hurt you inflicts significant pain on them. However, they respect you too greatly to continue prioritizing their comfort over your right to closure. It's essential to understand that everyone makes mistakes. It's a fundamental aspect of being human. However, some mistakes carry heavier burdens, making them harder to forgive and move past. Not only is this person wrestling with forgiving themselves for the pain they've inflicted on you, but they also realize that you might never forgive them. If it were possible to turn back the clock and undo their actions, they would do it in an instant. But facing the reality that this isn't an option, they are now focused on making amends and demonstrating their sincere remorse. Your additional pain might stem from their continued silence. You, being a person of great empathy and kindness, are always quick to offer an apology when you recognize your mistakes, understanding that while everyone errs, how we handle these errors reveals our true character. It may be baffling and frustrating to see someone who is genuinely sorry, yet remains silent and avoids interaction. It is precisely their genuine regret and the weight of their guilt that has paralyzed them, preventing them from facing you and the consequences of their actions. They dread witnessing the pain they've caused and are terrified of confirming that they may have made an irreparable error. However, they've begun to see how selfish it is to try to shield themselves from these realities at the expense of your peace. They are now mustering the courage to confront you and extend the heartfelt apology you undoubtedly deserve. It's crucial to recognize that their hesitation to apologize is not an indication of your value or worth. While this individual is preparing to make things right, it's important to remember that there are others who will continue to evade accountability when they hurt someone. However, their behavior should not impact your self-esteem or contentment. You deserve to be treated with fairness and compassion, and the way others treat you speaks volumes about their character, not yours. You did nothing to deserve poor treatment, nor should you ever settle for it. Use this challenging experience to fortify your resilience and inner strength. You are far stronger than you might believe, capable of overcoming any adversity. Permit yourself to process the pain this person has caused, but also think about how you can move beyond it. Listening to their apology might provide you with closure, allowing you to understand their perspective and decide if forgiveness is a possibility. If, after hearing them out, you still feel that they do not deserve forgiveness, at least you will have all the necessary information and won't be haunted by the what-ifs. When they finally reach out to apologize, all you need to do is listen and determine whether you are in a position to forgive them and potentially allow them back into your life. Remember, you owe them nothing. Their apology does not obligate you to forgive. Now, try to lift the weight off your heart slightly, knowing they regret their actions. They haven't merely continued with their life, as if nothing happened. They haven't forgotten the hurt they caused. You no longer need to worry about how they feel. It's time to focus on freeing yourself from this burden. When they do offer their apology, all you need to do is listen thoughtfully and consider whether you are in a position to forgive them. Remember, you owe them nothing, and their apology doesn't automatically warrant forgiveness. Allow this moment to be a chance for you to decide what's best for your emotional well-being without pressure or obligation. Prioritizing your happiness and peace is not selfish, it's necessary. You deserve to put yourself first, to ensure your own feelings are considered just as importantly as anyone else's. You're in charge of your life and the people you choose to include in it. If someone isn't enhancing your experience or adding value, it's okay not to dedicate any more of your time or energy to them. Protect your peace and move forward with them only if it benefits you. Feel free to let go if it makes you happier. Your happiness is paramount. This wraps up your message from your guardian angels. Here's a prayer for you. Lord, I pray for anyone burdened with the weight of an unspoken apology. They've caused pain and are consumed by shame and regret. Grant them the courage to face their actions, to seek forgiveness and understanding. May they find solace in the possibility of forgiveness, which, though not guaranteed, provides liberation. Guide them toward healing, embracing their humanity, and restoring peace. Take a moment to let these words sink in. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe. Type 999 to embrace this message and the blessings it holds. Consider leaving a positive comment for others who might need a boost today. It's a small act of kindness that can perpetuate the cycle of good karma.